Hey everyone, welcome back to the Rebel Run series. Today I'm super excited to have my good friend and one of the most respected real estate entrepreneur and Silicon Valley realtor, Charlie Kian, join me. Charlie's channel link is in the description below, so make sure to check it out. This podcast was a blast. We had a ton of fun just bantering, joking around, and diving into some really interesting topics. We talk about AI, its implications, content creation, and so much more. It was a great test run, and I'm really happy to share it with you as Season 2, Episode 2. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to check out Episode 1, where I had a fantastic chat with Richard, the Global Marketing Director at Enya Music. So let's get into the conversation and see what Charlie and I have to say about AI, real estate, and everything else under the sun. Enjoy.
Alright, I'm just going to do I did it really. One more time. Start taping. Today we are very, very fortunate to have my friend over here who is a YouTuber who creates a lot of AI content. Now, he and I do a lot of AI content together, so I thought it might be interesting to see how AI and real estate and, I don't know a lot of YouTubers, so he's, one of the very few I know. And I thought it might be interesting just to come by and see what we can just chit-chat about. I won't be surprised if didn't get a lot of content from this, but hey, you never know until you try, right? So, bro, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Really, really appreciate it. And you've grown over the last year or so, right? In terms of AI, you went from zero to
Thanks also
young.
to you. Really, thanks to you for pushing me. If not, I won't be I'll be procrastinating all the way. Because I wanted to do AI, I was like, okay, until the night when you were in the US, and then we had a Zoom meeting, 4 a.m. I was like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna try.
No, we were texting back and forth. And after that, I said,
bro, Zoom.
Cannot take it already. How long my fingers pain already? Okay.
Let's do Zoom. Then I had to install Zoom because of him. And then we had to we were talking about we were chatting about
No, we were talking about how blah blah blah, and then after that we spoke about AI, and then after that we said,
what we were chatting.
Hey, then you said Stable Diffusion.
Yeah. that word, basically that word triggered everything and changed the course of my life, his life, everything.
Yeah.
So, we were chatting about ChatGPT.
Correct.
And then bot, and then
And then how do you use Stable Diffusion to create content?
I was doing the face animation and voice AI, but I didn't go to Stable Diffusion yet because we were still. Oh, what is this? What is that? Where do I start? Where do we start? I'm like, okay, bro, you start first. Okay, I have to start first. I'm like, okay. So we ended that call, and I told you, push away everything. I told you, bro, sleep, bro. Go to sleep. You tell me, okay, bro, go to sleep, rest. Yeah, I want to rest. But I didn't rest. I lied. I continued doing Stable Diffusion. And that's why I started Stable Diffusion. I did my animation, I remember at 5:45 a.m. I sent one clip to you and they say, and I told you, bro,
I was blown away.
I'm done. I started it already. So that was the starting point of me using
How much is Stable Diffusion?
Stable Diffusion.
Or at least going up. And you went from almost zero, not that many YouTube subscribers, and now you have 40-something thousand?
In total, social media I have 50,000.
50,
so
okay.
On YouTube I have 25,000. I've grown much. I was doing tech, IT,
Right.
and then I saw AI. I didn't talk to you about AI yet. When we were on and off.
Right. After it just exploded, both of us went crazy.
We didn't communicate for I think few months, but hey, what are you doing, bro? Blah blah blah. But you are doing something. I'm also doing something. It's just a matter of okay, we go, we catch up, and then pop. Bro, I got this, bro. I'm doing this, and then
And I didn't know anyone else who understood what the hell was Stable Diffusion. And you didn't know anyone else who
I
understood
don't.
what the hell.
Okay, that's the reason why I'm like, especially okay in Singapore, it's like, who, I don't know who to look up to, who to ask questions. But
That's so
at least with you, I can. You have that interest.
Yeah. We were sharing information back and forth. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
check this out, check that one out, check this one out.
That sparked the whole thing lah.
Right.
From what I've been doing,
Right.
from voice animation to face animation, moving to
Sure.
Stable Diffusion, the forum.
Where
of Fusion.
do you see AI going to as far as making content for not only for YouTubers but for
Last year,
everybody else?
before ChatGPT was still in beta. Back then, I think last year not a lot of people use ChatGPT
Right.
because it hasn't blow up yet online. So I was secretly using, but to me it's like because I'm working on my own, so
Right.
using it secretly is fine.
Right. But you don't have but ChatGPT at the time didn't allow for you to create content on it.
No.
It basically help you make content.
Scripts,
Basically scripts.
just the general
just basically
scripts,
just the general scripts.
checking, fact checking, then scripts, doing my about me section, improving my English. I'm not a good English speaker, but I'm learning.
It was still at a very infant stage.
Yes, because I
Correct
remember
grammar.
back then, because I used to do events, finding a copywriter to mock up like description for an event.
Right.
Oh,
Very siong.
yeah, and expensive.
Yeah.
So now with this,
It's
I don't
15
even need to
seconds.
call. Hey bro,
Yeah.
how much to set up this?
Right.
At least with ChatGPT, I could in an instant, like a few seconds, tuk, tuk, tuk. Okay, I don't like this. I'll probably use alternative.
Okay. I mean, right now we are at ChatGPT. ChatGPT has Delhi, and then obviously you generate a lot of the initial images and mid-journey. After you generate initial images and mid-journey,
Yes.
you bring it over to Stable Diffusion. But now there's also a lot of apps coming up.
We were chatting about Midjourney and all that stuff.
Right. But Midjourney is a pain in the ass because you have to use it
It's
through
just
Discord.
that, and you have to pay.
Yeah.
And
Both sides, yeah.
yeah, so basically it's like I would wanna have full control of what I create, and without having the hassle to like, why do I need to pay $10, $20? And you were like, bro, pay, never mind. I pay for I will pay for everything. You just, no, I'm not the kind of person that would wanna pay when I can learn. It's either you or me.
Dude, you have no idea how many things I have to go and learn.
It's either you or me. I was like, if it's me, if it has to be me, it's still fine.
Yeah,
We can share because we've been sharing for.
a long time.
You're the one who pushed me for content to do content creation. Okay, basically.
we
Charlie was the one who like introduced me to do SEO, and then after that, it triggered me. I'm doing tech stuff, repair service, and
Correct.
IT consultancy. So when I first met Charlie, this question I still remember. This question I will never forget. I had COVID I think 3 weeks, I think almost 2-3 weeks in 2021, and then this question keep playing in my mind. You are just a repairman. What was the question? Okay, what are you successful?
I'm going to
What
rephrase
have you
that.
achieved or something like that? And then it was like, you are just
Really
a
look bad.
repairman. I'm like, bro.
I meant it in a positive way.
Yeah. But but it's true. It's
No. The second part of it was this: you're just a repairman, but you can be a Tony Stark. That it was along that line. I basically said that.
Yeah. So, but that repairman, I was like, I am a repairman. At the end of the day, whatever I do, I'm still a repairman. Okay. So. Okay.
You had a cleverness about technology where most of us look at it, we have nightmares.
And then that's where I use that. Why not I share this online? And then I did my research on YouTube. I was like looking, in Singapore especially, no one. Yes, people do reviews, tech reviews, that's common. But people hands-on tearing down a MacBook or whatever, and
And then making content out of it.
yes, and mine is a bit stupid lah. I do content outdoor
Right.
because content.
Right.
I see people doing it indoor, but the thrill is doing it outdoor. And then I slowly, I can ask you back then,
Right.
bro, what's the best scam, bro? But I want to learn.
Right.
I want to learn on my own. It's like, yeah, Charlie is just a phone call away. He was like, bro, anything can ask me, bro. Wait first. Learn everything. I didn't even know back then, during that time what you were also doing. You were also you shared to me about
I got into real estate.
real estate and all that stuff, and I was like, also, hey bro, just go do YouTube lah, do TikTok lah. I was like, dude, share your content, your stuff online. And then, no lah bro, I got a lot of things to do lah bro. The same thing, bro, the same reply I'm getting right now. I'm like, I got a lot of things to do, but in the end, where we are right now, and
We've made a lot of progress since then.
yeah,
In a very short period of time.
you push me, I push you. We didn't realize that we actually pushing each other. I'm like, but it's healthy, it's good, and it really, like, whatever question, hey bro, what's this? And then we go back and forth, and then we try to figure out how to improve.
Right. Initially, when I first started, I also started doing blogging. I wrote a bunch of words on basically website. I did a lot of the research from scratch. So at the time there was no ChatGPT. There was
Yes.
very little. So everything
Yeah.
had to be written from scratch. And so I did a whole bunch of work on that site. It took me several weeks just to write one article because
I was like, okay, I obviously not into real estate, but it's good to have that knowledge and a friend who knows real estate, because there's a lot of real estate agents. So at least I'm like, when people ask me, do you have any friends that I only trust one person? Really, I'm like, I'm not gonna.
Bro, I'm a little crazy when it comes to real estate because I basically started this thing in real estate because I wanted to manage my own portfolio. Most of the agents that I knew out there were idiots because they besides selling, they didn't understand real estate. So I wanted to do the research myself. So I didn't care if I took several weeks to write one article. Nobody read it, didn't care. I only care about one thing. I wanted to do the research and put the information in my head. That was the only thing.
Yeah.
Then subsequently, I also went out and moved on and I said, oh, okay. Then I saw you, shit, you already did so much on YouTube and all that. Okay, no excuse already.
And then I was pushing him, well, share your stuff. Then don't be scared. Don't be scared. Nobody cares what you post online. Not yet. One day will, but it's best to have that content out, bro.
My first TikTok video, it took me 12 hours to edit. Holy shit.
See,
Oh my goodness, 12 hours and without leaving the table, sat there. I said, I'm not gonna leave this table until I finish this damn edit just for one TikTok video. And I started at 6 o'clock in the evening. I didn't finish until the next morning.
you were using
daylight.
Premiere Pro?
No, I was using
Final
CapCut.
CapCut. And then he would tell me, bro, use this. No, I'm using DaVinci. And then, so we have our own style. That editing.
That's fine.
That's
It's
fine.
basically
So
a software. Nobody cares.
it's good to see you also progress
The number of courses I took was insane. So.
in the US, right?
No, online, all the online courses. Oh my
For-
goodness. For everything, for
Yeah.
how to do editing, for how to do color grading, for how to do
You shared me
sound,
for
for everything.
bro, use my logins.
Yeah.
Learn, take. I'm like, wow, so many. Where to start? I'm always like that. Where to start? Okay, I don't have a mentor, or I don't even know who to ask. Like
No need to ask. It's
my
gonna do.
my friends, like who am I supposed to call at 3 a.m. to ask about this?
I'm the only one
Yeah.
awake.
If I message you, bro, you awake? Definitely you awake. But it's best to rest lah. Well, we don't rest lah. We always say go sleep, but we didn't sleep.
So in short, if we understand AI, at least we can advise the people around
Yes, so
us
people,
how not to
yes,
be
people.
scammed.
But the thing is just that people don't care here. They don't care.
Don't care about
If
what.
we were to talk about AI, no, probably they were like, no, I don't want to know about this. Trying to move, they want to run away from it. Okay, because some people are scared that AI will take over the jobs,
Yeah, it is going to take over their jobs.
Yeah. Again, what I always say online on my channel, AI won't take away your job. A person using AI will. People like you, people like me. I'll be happy to be of service to your company because I know how to do this. I'm sorry if you are not willing to learn this. I'm also lazy lah, bro. I wanted to move. I'm like, when I first got to know about all this, I was like, no, I don't want to learn. Lazy lah, human, bro, human.
We like our status quo. Don't catch on me.
Yeah. Then I was like, okay. I didn't ask you about ChatGPT. I was like, I think he probably knows lah. Never mind. And then one day we were chatting, bro, ChatGPT, blah blah blah. Mine is I'm more advanced lah. Now I'm going to machine learning really. I want to understand at least the implications. There's positive and negative. Like for example, okay, now I ask you, what has been positive, like you using AI in what you do? Hey, is it the battery? I think
It could be overheating. It's okay. So some of the challenges and solutions that we get from using AI and we understanding AI right now, we also realize that we of all the AI that we can understand,
why you embrace AI?
we understand less than 0.1% of it. Correct.
Yeah, correct.
We
But why
understand
you
that-
embrace AI? I know there are agents out there are probably traditional.
Right.
I'm not gonna use this. I'm traditional. I know my stuff well.
Uh,
But why?
AI has, like you said, it will replace jobs. It will replace a lot of lawyers. It will replace a lot of doctors. It will replace a lot of real estate agents.
They will improve as well.
But the difference here is the people who know how to use them, the agents who know how to use AI, the agents who know how to use, the lawyers who knows how to use AI will be the ones left standing, and they will the ones who will be making the most money because AI is an amazing tool. I always give this analogy: if you know all these people when the tractor was just first invented, it says, oh, now die lah. Then all those people working in the fields will lose their job, right?
Whiskers, calculators.
And then when they're digging and shoveling, you know, to plant all the trees in the farms, they will lose their jobs. Then you call like
Typewriters. Back then.
yeah, but you know, using this analogy,
Yeah.
and then you look at that and says, oh, the tractor is going to replace all our jobs.
Yeah.
But if you were to think about it, it says, yeah, the farmer who is plowing the land with his janko will lose his job if he doesn't improve. But if he goes and learns how to drive the tractor,
Yeah,
he
definitely.
will make so much more
money.
money. So it's a revolution. It's going to come in that makes life a lot easier. And the sooner we embrace it, the super exciting future we
Did
we
you
will see.
embrace it? Just I'm like, okay, I'm gonna embrace it. Some people will be like,
No. It took me a while. So it was very, very scary at first.
Yeah.
Just to learn how to write the first prompt, it was scary. And right now, I'm really good at writing prompts. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I look at it. My friend the other day was trying to write prompts and help her with her work, and she was just going through a whole bunch of stuff, and she was so frustrated at the end of the day. And I said, "Did I not teach you how to write a prompt?"
Yeah.
And then, in
It's
3 minutes,
Yeah.
I wrote, and it wasn't like one sentence. You know, I wrote like a whole page of you know, I give out a reference. I wrote this thing, I put it inside, and the answer came out. And it's just there you go. It's that simple. And now you just have to tweak, you know, whatever information you want. So, in the past, what used to take me weeks to do that piece of work
yeah,
now takes me literally 3 minutes to do it.
yeah.
Unfreaking believable.
So that's why it's AI is to enhance
Yeah.
your work, not to replace.
No, it wasn't meant to. It wasn't meant to.
So again, like I'm like, it's good that you embrace it. AI is nobody's forcing you to embrace AI.
Yeah.
Nobody. Yeah, you. AI won't take away a farmer's job,
Right.
electrician job. So, but it's just that you can get a lot of information. And I don't get people using ChatGPT just to ask, can you help me write a resume? Really annoying. That kind of, I'm like, bro, ChatGPT, why you ask ChatGPT to write you a resume?
It can also.
But for what?
You can
I
do
would
it.
rather have, okay, now we move on to prompts. I would rather prompt it to upskill, to upskill in whatever you want to do. Like probably I want to learn about photography. help me upskill, where do I start, rather than help me write a resume. I'm like, why? You can actually build a career in front of you right now, a job, you know. With ChatGPT or AI, like there's a lot. ChatGPT, you have Google Bard, you have Bing.
Bing is run by ChatGPT.
Yeah, Bing, Microsoft. You use
Grok by
Grok.
Elon Musk, a whole bunch of others.
coming up. So mine, I really move away from ChatGPT now, but yours is ChatGPT. Different.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, but we are still embracing AI. Different
It's
answers.
the same prompts you use on Bard, you can use on ChatGPT. The same thing.
Now like prompts again, like why this, some people will be okay lah, let's just use ChatGPT, help me create resume. Why? Again, express yourself, make it different. Like I'm like how to say, for example, can you help me list out on what I should need or what I should do to create content on something. Let's say if you want to do content or you want to create a script for a podcast, a YouTube video, be creative when you prompt. That's where some people out there, when I see they use ChatGPT, is like very generic. Type. Get answer, like that, okay, copy and paste. But actually you should be more creative, and that's how it will also improve your creativity.
Right.
And yeah lah, like what you are doing right now, you sharing all your content. It doesn't matter if people say, but it's not original, bro, you're using AI.
No, it is original content.
It is original content with the help of AI.
So the original content, basically, it does two things. The speed to generate the content. Basically, instead of taking 3 weeks to do one piece of content,
scripts,
it takes me now 5 minutes to do it because I have the idea, I have to, this one. But instead of crunching all the information and then creating the content that I want, it really, it's like, make it super duper fast. The second part of it is it helps me be like 1,000,000 times more efficient, in terms of research.
Yes.
And I'm just like, oh my goodness,
you will get more ideas.
whole bunch of million of ideas,
yeah.
and so fast. I didn't even know what to talk to you until today, and then we just
you
went
were
through
like,
the prompt.
should we prepare a script before?
Yeah,
It was fun.
ChatGPT just gives us all the.
Now everything is not scripted. We natural.
Here's a question. So you've been generating a lot of AI generated moving images, very very super creative, super colorful ones. Using
Sucks lah. It's still.
It's not suck. You got 50,000 users that basically do not agree with you. They don't think that your image sucks. And it's very clever. It's why did you decide to do this? I think in Singapore you're the only one to do this for now, and more importantly, we'll come to you getting a lot of brand deals, but
basically it's like trial and error, because YouTube, I'm basically trying to compete with millions of content creators out there,
right.
The algorithm especially. So people don't like to watch educational videos. People don't like all that. That's why some videos I get less views, which is fine. I would prefer that 1% to watch my content rather than the 99% who don't bother. But I want to build more viewers, more, and that's why I delved into, previously was TikTok, and then I find that TikTok is more on entertainment, and then why not since I'm already monetized on YouTube, work on shorts, but I want to make my shorts different from my long form videos. And then I have my podcast, which is also different from my long form, but one channel I want to try to make it different. You have the podcast, you have the long form for tech travel, podcast maybe for motivational like this, upskilling, and then shorts to be different. And that's why I play around, experiment. You have to experiment. And I experimented on doing the forum, which is Stable Diffusion,
yes,
and then Warp Fusion, where I change.
Another variation of
Yeah.
Stable Diffusion.
So it's much more enhanced.
Right.
It's mind-boggling sometimes. Sometimes it can, I'm like very tiring to do, but I'm used to it already.
Right.
I can generate within. I have all the technical whatever I need to like for example the movements, the prompts, especially the most important is the prompts, the motion, everything. But to me, it's like still generic. I'm still improving. I'm still learning and if someone were to come to you, hey bro, I'm an AI expert, I'll probably tell you, bro, fuck off. No such thing yet. Because everyone here in the world right now are all learning together. They are probably because AI is something new every day.
Right.
You have this, you have that, and I'm trying to play around with different kind of animations, whatever I can come out from my thoughts lah. Maybe Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah, Spider-Man. You have SpongeBob.
SpongeBob or whatever. What I like. What do people like?
Right.
I'm like, that's the most important. YouTube wants you to create something for entertainment, especially shorts. What would people want to watch? So that's what I did. And then I saw it grow. I got one video already more than 500,000 views.
Wow.
Still small lah, because YouTube, billions of users. But I'm working on that. And then there will be negative comments saying, this is not original work, this is AI generated. Yes, AI generated.
Naysayers be naysayers.
Yes, I will support real artists. I understand, I will support real artists too. But it's just that, do you know how to build this? What you see is the final product. What about the back end?
Right.
To create this,
Right.
it's not easy. When I share to people, when I share to you, bro, it's easy, bro. But to you, it's like, okay, where do I start? So, but once you get
Get a hang of it.
get the hang of it of everything, you will like, it's easy. But it's just that I release shorts almost every day to build a channel. So at least to create more eyeballs, so people will see, hey, what's this guy doing?
And in 2024, you hope to get your viewership up to hopefully close to 100,000.
Hopefully 100,000 subscribers. Now, for the first time, within a few
And
months.
right now, you're already getting a lot of brand deals also from Singapore companies, right?
Before that, within a few months, I just hit 2.6 million views.
Wow.
For the channel. I'm like, wow, just using doing what I do. And
Nice.
yes, I do get brand deals. That's the most important for my side, but I don't work with everyone. I'm choosy, particularly with who I'm working with, brands. It has to, because I don't want to share brands. Like, if I don't believe in this product, why would I sell this product to you? Why would I force myself to create one video, buy this? But then I know once I upload this video, maybe people watch, people buy. 5 weeks later, people tell me, bro, this thing is a scam.
It's a crap.
I don't want that. So I would rather reject most of it and then choose one. There was one actually very persistent, bro. Ski company. Which country? I can't remember. But quite expensive. Came to
Jet ski, yeah.
Jet ski. Came to Singapore. Even before they come to Singapore, they invite me almost every week. Please come. We want you to review this product, blah blah. I'm like, okay. To be honest, I can't swim. That's the reason. Okay, that's one of the reasons why.
Then you go army.
Bro, I'm scared of sharks and all that. Some people were, bro, the beach nice, but okay, that's one of the reasons why I didn't actually take the deal. And they came to Singapore and they were expecting for me to like work with them, but I'm like, I didn't want to tell them that the reason why I can't is because I can't swim. So
you're basically curating your the people that you work with, so you don't want to go and hunt down everyone.
no,
Basically, just
that's the if you hunt down everyone, you will dilute your brand, your own branding. You'll be like the most hantam. Oh, if I throw you an rotten apple, so this guy will confirm review. You don't want that, what? So I would work and see, okay, if this company is good, I'll work with them.
Right.
Most of my brand deals are international, and which is good because my viewers are all also international. So if a local brand were to come to, there are actually, but I can't because it doesn't resonate with my viewers. Your brand is for local people, but my viewers international cannot. So that's one of the reasons why also I don't work with most of the branding.
Was it?
Yeah.
So yeah, just do whatever you're comfortable with. And
Yeah.
you don't have to work with every brand that comes through the door.
Don't go into content for the sake of, I want to make money.
Right.
Trust me, it's not easy.
It's quite difficult.
I used to be the one. I'm one of those people who always say, "Hey, YouTuber, go find a real job." And now I'm doing it, and then wow, this is hard work, man.
Right.
It's sometimes it can like make you down, you know.
Especially when you work by yourself.
Yeah, and I do edit my own self. I'm like, I don't even know what the brands of this camera also, bro. I'm not a video editor. I'm not a photographer. But again, you have to learn. If you don't learn, you won't.
Took me months to figure it out.
Yeah, you won't go step 2. All these mics back then, I was like, how do I adjust this? I have to learn.
My first podcast, you know how many mics I had on?
Me.
7.
What for?
I was worried that one mic would fail, and then so I got how many backups?
My worry is only 2, bro. I would prepare 2 mics. One is 1, and then 3 camera, 1 here, and then 1 mic.
I was upset. I was like, what if one mic fails? Oh, then tell her that I got backup mic. I got backup mic. I got the backup to the backup.
Wait, before we
But we
move on,
learned, you see.
you started podcast, this podcast. There's no name for it yet.
It's
What's your plan? What's your direction for this podcast?
so it's like making all kinds of content on online. What you do is you start doing first.
He invited a non-agent here.
We start making content first, then after that we find out where to go, and then the idea would be the target right now is to become like Lex Friedman, and then hopefully you get to meet all the famous people like Elon Musk and a whole bunch of people or Sam Altman. He's already interviewed them quite a lot of times already, and then a whole bunch of different people. So it's kind of cool. We keep moving forward and we build the content first, and then after that we gather, and then after that you just figure out what to do with that.
That's a good thing about YouTube already has its own YouTube podcast,
Right.
where you can actually download the YouTube Music app, and you don't even need the YouTube Music app, and you can search. Let's say yours is Sky Hub or whatever is there,
Yeah.
which is YouTube is much more better now. I know a lot of people will probably say, "No, YouTube sucks," or blah. But to me, it's like YouTube is the most challenging. If you can do YouTube, you can do everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I.
The good thing about YouTube is also it's evergreen. Meaning you say like what you posted a year ago,
it will
has
still.
it will still
push.
be there. See?
Yeah.
As opposed to TikTok, after a week it doesn't push the content anymore. After
True. TikTok will just.
Yeah,
And then
it's like that's it.
did-
You're done because there's a whole bunch of new content coming out. So YouTube is a bit more evergreen, but good and bad. So if you want to get more viewers, more viewership, more followers, I think it's a little bit easier on TikTok still, but it's getting more and more difficult, especially with the overhaul of the way they run the algorithm.
You see, your content is quite well received on TikTok. My content, no, not so. So every person different. It won't be the same.
Every platform has
Yeah.
different characteristics.
It doesn't. If someone were to, a friend were to ask me, "Bro, what's the best content I can?" I can't. You need to find it yourself. And even if
You need to keep trying.
bro, what should I do? I'm like, no, bro, you have to find that magic.
Right.
Once you have that magic, and then you just sail all the way.
We cannot. Yeah, we need to be good at. We need to be constantly trying new things.
And not only that, people here people don't watch. Not many people watch TV here.
Yeah.
So like you doing
Last time I watched Channel 8 was
last time
Channel 5.
last time
My
yes, whatever growing up we watch Channel 5 or yeah, but now I don't watch TV for I don't know how many years really. So I would, if let's say back then we will see ads about real estate, property agents selling blah blah. Generic, boring. My view that's my view. But right now if I were to see like this like yours talking about property, I'm like, okay let me keep and watch the whole podcast. Maybe I learn a thing or two. Because everybody own property here. People probably live HDB or landed.
Yeah.
So whatever you're sharing, I'm like sometimes when I watch, when it come on my feed, I'm like, wow, got such thing. I learned something which is good. You are sharing something not maybe all the agents know, but not a lot of people outside know. So which is educational. You're not like that to me book me use me as an agent. You're not selling yourself. You are sharing
a lot of
information. You're not.
There's a lot of TikTokers who are doing that a lot more efficiently than me, a lot better.
I know,
but I'm catching up. So.
Yeah, they don't care about the rest.
I don't care about the
You
rest.
just concentrate. Like to me, it's like I don't care about the rest. When people ask me your content, who's that? I don't know.
So you don't care.
I don't care. Because my content is different from the rest. I try to be as original as possible with the help of AI, like yours, with the help of AI, and which is good. Like I'm like now seeing you posting regularly, I'm like I try to push you so many times, bro.
I'm posting more than you now, okay? 2-3 times. Oh, yours also, but yours all AI. Mine I had to create the content myself.
Now I'm mixing in some of the videos. I'm really mixing footage with AI.
Yeah.
So
That should be the way.
again, just recently also I was like what I mentioned is I was demonetized. I haven't shared this on my channel, but it's an experience because as content creators, getting demonetized is actually very disappointing. But I got remonetized again.
Yeah.
So it's because YouTube saw that I did original content. It's actually normal. Some people will get that suspended because maybe the YouTube algorithm thinks your channel is something fishy, maybe fake. They don't know. So you have to
Too many viewers already. So.
you have to explain to YouTube what your channel is all about, which I did. What I mentioned to you just now, I don't care about getting monetized. What I care is what people want to watch, and then I'm doing this for one day my baby when she grew up and say, "What, Daddy? Last time you doing what?" This,
Yeah.
and then at least she'll be proud that her daddy did something rather than pranking somebody. Yeah, that's what.
No, we're scamming someone.
Yeah, but I see. Okay, like the local scene content, it's all about that. There's no originality. Like, why do you need to copy from others? Why do you need to copy from Mr. Beast? Why do you need to copy from whatever? Just create your own. Don't be scared of people not watching at first. People won't watch your content because
Mr. Beast already said the first 100 videos, don't expect anybody to watch it.
don't expect anybody to watch. So you can create mistakes
Yeah.
and then you improve
Just keep-
slowly.
Every video just keep improving.
You can
That's
see
all.
the difference between his first 100 videos and the videos now. The quality,
It's not in there.
yeah, and that's the progress. You don't suddenly
If you don't start making the first 100 videos to screw up, so many times,
you won't improve. You won't know your mistake. So it's like that. That's what I notice. It's like people, especially like influencers. I'm not gonna say that, but what I see is like I'm an influencer. Wow, $25,000. I'm an influencer, bro. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't go around telling I can influence people to go to your Mirror Boost stall. No, I'm not gonna do that. But it's
When
like-
YouTube sends you your 100K plug, please let me know. I want to be there and take a picture for you and do your video for you.
hopefully lah. I'm like,
Your 100K.
I don't care about the million subscriber, to be honest. The 100K is like, to
Would be
me,
fun.
probably I'll sit at the balcony and just with my coffee or
And no cigarettes.
and a cigarette, and then probably cry, and that's it. I'm like, that's your achievement. That's what I want to achieve. I already achieved, like I said previously, getting 1 million views on the channel was very hard already, bro. I'm like crying, trying to figure out ways. How do I get traffic? Because it's like, let's say, it's like, why people not watching this content? That you will have that worry. Why is it because my content sucks? Yeah, to be honest, sucks.
So it's very hard for us to predict what's going to happen in 3 years or 4 years. But let's just say this time next year, 1 year from now, where do you think content making will be at? How different do you think Rebeltech would be at a year from now?
Definitely a lot of upgrades. I'm trying to upskill a lot of.
So one of the things that is happening right now is that for Stable Diffusion, rather than using a lot of the software to run the images, there's a lot of apps coming up.
Yeah.
One of the apps that came out is actually called Pika. Pika app was just launched. Matt Wolf on his channel basically introduced it. One of the YouTube channels. He does a lot of reviews for YouTube. Huge following, and his information is
Okay.
I haven't tried Pika yet.
I don't on my channel. I don't go around like sharing or promoting the name
Right.
of apps yet.
Right.
Stable Diffusion is open source.
Yes, it's open source.
It's not created by a company like say for example. Okay, like I can promote ChatGPT, I can promote Google Bard, I will promote Stable Diffusion, but I'm not gonna promote something like Pika.
Right.
Unless you come to me. Hey, can you sponsor? I will sponsor your channel. Then. So I'm not gonna go around and like share. Yeah, there are so many apps,
Right.
but again, most of them are paid.
Right.
Okay.
No, but they're still also at the infant stages. But everybody's competing.
Yes.
Because Stable Diffusion requires quite a bit of a bit
GPU,
of you need a strong GPU.
We didn't put disclaimer. GPU, PC needs to be really
Powerful.
godlike lah.
Well, you need to have a decent GPU before you can actually run it.
Yes, you will. If not, if you're gonna use a normal Chromebook or what, it will die. You can't even run.
You can't do it on your iPad. You can't do it on your iPhone.
Cannot. So that's why I'm like, we forgot this disclaimer. If not, people go, hey, bro, download, bro, Stable Diffusion very good. Then you can't. Why cannot run?
It's difficult.
It's
You need some power behind it.
Yeah.
You can use Google. You can use Google.
Google Collab.
yeah,
You
Google
will have to
Collab.
pay for that, and like
You use the processing speed instead.
mine is a mid-range to high-spec laptop. Luckily, my laptop can run almost everything. So I did a few animations for you.
Yeah.
Again,
thanks.
like sometimes the creativity for me right now is prompts. God, I have to do prompting for every single video. So sometimes I will run out of ideas. And then I will like, okay, what's next?
Go to Bart and ask.
Bro, even I want to ask Bart also, I run out of ideas. Probably Bart will tell, bro, you keep asking me how many videos.
The same question.
How many videos? That's the thing. So I will try to just chill down and then watch videos or inspirational videos and then get some ideas. And then I will try. Because right now, if you go to my shorts, you will see some videos. Why this video is different from this video? I'm experimenting. I'm currently testing the algorithm with just recently I did one on my watch can play Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and then I animate myself after that.
There are some features, for example, on larger software like Canva, that even on moving on to TikTok, that uses quite a bit of Stable Diffusion's technology and allows you to be to diffuse Stable Diffuse a particular video clip right now. It's not as good as running the app on its own, but I mean running your software on its own, but it's getting there.
Previously, initially we were like chatting, bro, Kyber.
Kyber was. I signed up for it. Yeah.
Because I didn't know what's the. We were like totally new from all of this, so I had to like, if it's not you, then confirm me lah. So I have to do my research, but I'm a fast learner. I'm like, I have to do things on the spot. I can't delay because you really push me. Even though say, take your time, bro.
Hey, you learn how to do Stable Diffusion, you learn how to do camera settings.
But again,
we are still learning.
But again, I'm
both
like,
of us are still learning.
and then I straight away when I found out, bro, it's Stable Diffusion because you coming in, you open this door, you. Is it?
I also ran out of space already. I gotta tell you what, we take a break. I knew that the thing
Give us mouse. Your phone. Not bad lah.
Yeah.
Chill.
Okay, let's finish this thing. Alright.
Okay. We obviously forgot already what we ended. Okay, so
Sorry about it, doesn't matter.
yeah.
Alright.
Okay, the positive and negative of AI. What
Let me ask the question.
Okay.
Then at least you can follow on that. So as far as the future predictions of AI and where it's trending, I know you and I, we don't actually write the code for it, but where do you think it'll go? Where do you think we'll be as far as this is concerned? More importantly, will it turn into Skynet, destroy the world?
Definitely no lah. There's no movies. It's like Hollywood movies. We're in Singapore. Don't.
We don't think of that.
It won't. It's again like okay. Most important is there should be regulations.
Right.
Okay, most important, because some people, okay, like for us,
Right.
I use it for my positivity, to enhance my work, enhance myself, upskill myself. Some people will probably use it to for bad things, okay, which is stupid, but yeah, because some people want fast cash, so they will try to probably do scam AI. That's a lot, bro. If you go deeper, the negative a lot, but we can't cover everything in one video. So, but I'm looking at the positive. Government need to every country need to regulate. How they regulate, not sure yet. In Asia, what I see, the fastest rising to use AI is actually Indonesia. To be honest, I see it. People there are actually trying to learn, embracing. They don't go around and say blah blah blah. No. Again, some jobs will be
Lost.
And if I'm not gonna mention what job. If you in that sector, I would want you to improve, like upgrade yourself.
ChatGPT was launched on the 30th of November 2022, so it's technically speaking 1 year and half a month old right now. So there's still a long ways to go, and we're still at the very early stage of AI. When we continue to follow the thing, I personally think a different view, that I think that AI has the possibility of ending civilization as we know it. It can get. It's not like it's very real. I can basically give a bunch of set of prompts to tell AI that hey, if you do this, let's just say population control. So
again, that is people using it,
right,
using AI to do this.
right.
So it's not AI by itself.
It's not, but if you don't check it, it means you don't give it boundaries. So I met I met my friend's CTO of Microsoft the other day. He says that the reason why it took them a lot longer to release the different AI models before allowing it to go live was very simple. That they were putting in a lot of safety measures, just in case. So there's a big red button somewhere. If this thing goes crazy, they'll push the red button and everything dies. So these are very important things to have, because even Elon Musk himself says he's very worried that AI can literally destroy the world if we let it go unchecked. Destroy meaning is here like Skynet. I think we can at least be aware of it.
That's right. What we mentioned just now.
Constant education.
Yes.
To learn about it.
Yes. So
we can't deny.
Yeah, you can't like suddenly say AI is a scam. People using AI to scam you. No,
Right.
not the AI is scamming you. So
The technology on itself can be used for good. It's like, for example, hey, the invention of a knife. It's wonderful when you use it to cut vegetables, cut and cook meat, and make food, and so on and so forth. But you can use the knife to go and kill someone.
yeah,
So
there'll be
it's basically a tool,
some people using it for the good.
and some people not so good.
Yeah. So that's why regulations comes in, and education everywhere. Like now I don't see much here.
I personally, I see where AI is headed to. Is really exciting to see where OpenAI will bring us to next year. I think that with the insane advancement of things like Midjourney and then things like DALL-E, holy crap! The images that they're currently generating versus what it generated a year ago.
We'll go
Holy
to
shit.
the ones that who embrace AI, because to be honest, those who don't embrace AI, I'm like, you'll be left behind.
Yeah.
It will probably say, okay, bro, you prompting on Midjourney, it's not original, it's not your art.
No,
Okay.
I don't care about those guys.
We have to move forward. We can't be listening to you and then not moving forward. So that's the reason why I doing what I do
Right.
to doing this.
Right.
It's not easy, bro. Just going to this and then learning, deep learning on machine learning. I can go crazy lah. You can actually go crazy on that, but I'm like trying to stabilize my brain. Sometimes like playing on my baby, like okay, chill. But I want to know, so at least I understand when people ask me in future, maybe next year or 2 years from now, I can answer. Right now, like, again, even though I'm good doing what I do, I'm not an expert. Don't ask me for advice. What? And what job will be lost? We don't know.
There, but I see it as advancing in terms of the trending wise. I think in a year's time we're going to see insanely, seriously amazing images coming out from the likes of DALL-E, the likes of Midjourney, and Midjourney. I guess they will probably be swallowed up by one of the big boys.
Correct.
I cannot wait for Gemini to be released. Gemini is the new AI on Google. They did a video launch of what it will be capable of doing about a week ago. Holy crap, it's unfreaking believable. Some of the stuff that they're able to do. So the number of tools that's going to come out will be insane.
Yeah, a lot.
And I honestly cannot wait.
Whatever.
I cannot wait for most of these to be rolled out slowly, because I want to start using them, in a very, very big
Not
way.
only that, your future operating system also will be AI. Like Windows, macOS, and all that stuff. Even whatever your VR, your phones, everything will be probably they're already planning to do already. So we don't know lah, but we can speculate. But yeah, again, have to embrace lah right now. We have to, and nobody forcing you if you don't want one.
So, if a new creator wants to come online and wants to be a little bit like you and wants to create content, what kind of advice can you give him?
Don't quit your day job first. That's the first thing. Have enough income before you venture in.
Enough savings.
Yeah, your money, whatever income you have, before you venture into content creation. That's the most important. And also time. Okay, before I move on what you should do or what you should not do. Basically, it's like that's the most important. You have to be mentally prepared. If you're not mentally prepared, so if you give up easily, this and that, you don't. I think just work. Continue working. Don't quit. Don't quit your job. You try
Don't
for
quit your job.
probably two or 3 months. You see how it works, and you post a video first and see how your video performance. You can watch on your analytics and all that stuff. So you probably be disappointed lah. Don't put your high hopes that whoa, I have this glass, I can make this glass special. Okay, then shoot. Or okay, the best. Okay, nobody has done this before. I want to go to the moon and then I want to disassemble a MacBook. No, confirm nobody do it. But then suddenly you go all the way, you paid so much money, and then editing everything, you upload, 2 people watch. You will cry, bro. Wow,
So
I went to the moon to shoot a video and nobody watched.
So basically, you're saying it's start simple. and
Start
this-
simple, and then for the content, again, you can use AI to, like ChatGPT, to help you on your scripts,
Right.
the titles, your descriptions, rather than you just, okay, what's the best content you want to do today? Everybody is different, bro. You can't follow. It's best not to follow someone else content and then, oh, that person have 10 million views, probably I want to do the same. No, it won't work. So again, most important, be mentally prepared, because down the road you will probably say, I'm wasting my time. I should have worked full time. But again, everybody's different. Some people don't quit, some people will quit. Yeah.
Okay. No. I 100% agree. We just keep making content.
And what's your what do you want to say to all those aspiring content creators? Your side.
Just shut up and just go make some content. Do exactly what Mr. Beast does. The first 100 videos, you're not going to,
Yes.
you're not going to have any viewership, and just keep making. And every time you make a video, just get better and better. Not my advice, his advice. And he's got, I think the last check was about almost 280 million followers in just one of his YouTube channel.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's just amazing. He blew past 100 mil a few months ago, and then like right now he's more than literally I don't know whether he
Different channels
last
for
time was
different
280.
language.
Yeah, and then he's done that, and then he's also created so many other channels, channels for gaming, channels,
Yeah.
and
Reaction.
the one that I really enjoyed the most, which I think was freaking brilliant, was his philanthropy, basically the Mr. Beast Foundation.
Yeah.
So he creates a lot of videos
Yeah.
for it,
Yeah,
and then all the
ways,
proceeds that comes from the viewership goes directly into all his philanthropic causes, meaning saying goes into charity lah. So I consume his content like nobody's business. He's amazing. He built 100 wells in Africa. He built schools. He other than doing all the web series,
clean up the ocean.
he does a lot of shit, and very good causes, very good content. And honestly, he's only 25 years old. I'm super inspired. It's like I'm more than twice his age. I'm super inspired by him. Really,
Even
really,
if
really
you're like 40 plus, like me also, it's not too late. You can still do content. There are like people who are in the 70s still doing content. So
doesn't matter what age. Just go out, make something, and then just
find
keep
something
getting better.
original. Create something original. You know yourself very well. What's
Tell your story.
Yeah. Don't copy someone else's story.
Get inspired by them, but don't
Yeah.
don't try and beat them, because you make the best version of yourself.
True.
Yeah. This is our first one. There'll be more, I'm sure. Again, I'm 10 minutes away from your house, so we can make more.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, bro.